tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Washington football team. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Thomas. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. Up.
Talk, you ready?
Past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. thinking now. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 37 yards. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action with Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. It's caught. Block it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
What that boy name? Brother B.
They'll run with Penny.
Hey, Brother B.
The first down before he's brought down at the 3. Penny will try to punch it in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Yo.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Carson again. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Wilson going to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jamin Davis.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Yo. Still coach Clay Thomas.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Heineke. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
First down, Heineke slings this deep from McLaurin, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 61 yards, and Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Sly is up.
Man, listen, I'm in another part with talking to them. Them boys will tell you too, man.
Joey Sly now to kick off.
Most people won't pick that, bro. Hey, and who on the mic in this part? Who on the mic?
And he brings us out past the
EB.
to the 24.
Man, that's an all-around shooter. He could dunk the ball too, Paul.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
I'm saying that man can do everything.
They'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger.
Yeah, that man can get his own shot.
But now the defense, what adjustments
He could get separation and create his own shot.
Pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you got to disrupt the timing of the
He's the perfect position for his team. I tell you like that.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Paul George not doing everything. Paul George is washed up, Paul. And if you to say who's better all around career, then yeah, you'd have had Paul George. But you say the last 5 years, bro. In the last 5 years, man, listen to me, bro. The last 5
Play action. It's Wilson.
and you know that.
Right. He lets it fly for Rocket. And that will
You
be
know.
incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They go play action now. Wilson.
He could have.
Out left, he's got it to Everett.
He could have.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to
Oh,
get
not a
this
trash that
one.
nigga act like he can't hear me either. No, ain't no fucking time for cut off.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left.
Man, how he beat me? You won 1-1.
Throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively.
Man, you can't fuck with a picture of me, nigga.
To run free. And there's another example.
Hey, listen, I got a question though.
Completion.
Last 5 years, who's a better player, Paul George or Klay Thompson?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Who is that? Who said that in the background? Who is that? EV? Okay, y'all boys smart.
There's Wilson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot. But
Try to
it's
tell that
3rd
nigga
down.
that, man.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll make it 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson.
Yeah.
Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw to the right side.
Hey, let's play for the 10, man. Come on, what we doing?
Along the sideline, what a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Yeah, I know. Stay right at me. I cannot. Y'all niggas not tough. I lose a game on some shit I be doing, cuz. Look at them beat me, cuz.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Wilson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
See, get him in here. Only way to find out.
Back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the
Fuck
thing
you talking about, nigga? I run for no smoke.
field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Attention. Fuck you, finna just fire. What?
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Take it over, we step aside.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. We ain't finna play for no 5, nigga. What you talking about?
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And Myers able to knock it through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hey, talk. Decline that. I couldn't snap the ball. Decline that. Thank you.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. A give running right, Gibson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 70 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A run here for J.D. McKissick. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From just shy of midfield, Heineke slings this deep from McLaurin. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Lockett the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On first down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Gerald Everett, 30 yards. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Heineke now looking to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Carter. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st and 10, Heineke. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And they'll try to get the spike off, but they won't do it in time. And that will end this first half. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. This is Carson. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back. It's trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Touchdown, Washington! Antonio Gibson, 77 yards.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 30 on second down, Wilson flush to his right. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Here's a diving catch right side. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Carter now on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. A carry here for the big tight end. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Bust through the tackle, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 167 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And they'll run here with Gibson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On 2nd down now, it's Patterson, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. On the ground with a tight end. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Lockett the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
36 power.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson, and he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Oh, but he can't get out of bounds. He'll have the first down, but he's brought down in play. One last shot for Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Good game, Talk.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 2.
You was watching the game or something?
One final shot.
Why are you doing that, Storm, like when you have a good game yesterday? Oh, you be trying to play me like I suck or something, bro. That shit crazy.
Getting this inside the 30. Charles, we saw
You get 10s from me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. My mindset different when I gamble now. I ain't gonna be giving niggas money, man. Fuck that. I beat the fuck out Bando, though. I don't know where you was at last night. It was just us three. You probably was asleep. I beat that nigga like 3 times. He beat you, though. He was beating you, though. He's not bad, but I don't know. Yeah, he run good. His defense tough. You gotta get a good man-to-man team for that trip shit, though. Damn, look at that. I had 226 running. Damn. Damn, you got easy Super Bowl, boy.
They don't remember I fell asleep on the futon. Now I get money on several different occasions. I hit the track with a ball like I'm Arabian. My ringtone, my theme song, steady chasing it. Got good hoes with pink toes, but I ain't saving them. It's crazy. I can see it clearly. Cartier seeds, bitch, I'm legendary. She said sweat it, this shit bird is a bird. Let my dog hit it like a turd. I'm typical nigga, I broke the bird, I bird. All on my back like I was hurt. Look at me different, but I ain't worried. I know hit me banging, now they say I got paper pen and I get plenty dough. They ain't never seen a nigga cut like me before. Body slamming low, got me in the